All right, here we go. Oh, they're not punched? I didn't see that. Here's one.
You guys have done English all over again. I have to sneeze.
Taylor,
And I can't
where are you at?
just try not to sneeze.
Great.
And I try to sneeze, but I couldn't.
Unbelievable.
All right, here we go.
Why?
All right, look up, look up. Okay, here we go. Here is what we're gonna do now. I would say there's 4 more things we're gonna do before the year's over. This is the shortest thing we're gonna do. It will last you 2 weeks. Did you guys get calendars?
No.
No, I'll give you the calendars in a little bit. These next 2 weeks is all about the same thing. Here's what it is. You're gonna work one day, only one day on what? Probability. Then the next 10 days you're gonna work on what? Stats. Statistics, okay? Now here's what's pretty cool. In these next 2 weeks, if you like this section, probability and statistics, juniors, this is kind of cool. If you like this, there's a class. We offer it next year. As seniors, you can take probability and statistics. And if you really like this, they go deeper and deeper into it. I just kind of hit it, and then I'm done. Okay, so what do I do after this? I move on to trigonometry. Trigonometry will go for a month and a half. After trig, then we hit like 2 more chapters, and then that's pretty much it for the year. But here's the deal, juniors. You will sign up for your senior classes early February. And if this is interesting, tomorrow?
Next week.
We're in the next week.
Already? Oh, shoot.
Seriously?
All right. So here's the deal. Well, here's the deal. If you like it, you'll know if you like this stuff probably fairly soon. If you like it, that's the class you can sign up for. If not, then we have other classes. One is pre-calculus. Pre-calculus is, if I could rename that class, if I could rename it, I'd call it algebra. What comes after 2? 3. So basically, algebra 1, algebra 2, and they call it pre-calc, but really, it's just like going a step further, algebra 3. So there's options for you, juniors. Seniors, where are you, seniors? Is that it? Just Ethan? Are you senior? No. Okay. Well, Ethan, sorry. Next year when you go to college or wherever you end up, you'll take college algebra, and that's what this stuff is. We're doing college algebra. That's what algebra 2 is. Okay? So you're pretty well set. Okay. So here we go. Let's go into this probability. I'm spending 1 day on this. Before I start, can I just ask you this question? Capital P stands for what?
Probability.
The probability of, and I can put anything in here, and I use words, and I'm going to just say this. The probability, I look out in this class, and I just pick at random, I close my eyes, girl. Whoops, sorry, Adrian. Here's the deal. What's the probability I pick a girl in this class? How do we do this?
By counting how many boys and many girls and those two total. And you put the girls over boys. Or no, you put the girls over
Girls
total.
over the total number
Yes.
of students.
If this is what you want, whatever you guys want, that goes on top. I want to pick a girl, that number goes on top. But on the bottom, it is called total. What am I picking from? Students. People, students, whatever. Okay, so here, that's what you do. And if I do this right now, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not many. 6 out of, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. I don't know. I counted too fast. 6 out of 18, which reduces to what? 1 out of 3. Percentage-wise, 33. There. That. Eric, question?
No.
That is what you're doing. Okay? That's what probability is. Now, here's the problem. You guys are now juniors in high school. You've been doing probability in probably 7th grade, 8th grade. So they say by your junior year, you're not going to do probability. You're going to do what we call conditional probability, which means I'm going to change it on you, and I'm going to say, I'm going to change this whole thing. Okay, I don't want to say girl. I want to say this. I'm going to change it by saying, what's the probability I pick a student, okay, that has hair past, P for past, hair past their C, chin. Who has hair past your chin down here? So, but wait a minute, not just that, I'm going to do this. Here's the conditional part. The conditional part's right here. I draw a vertical bar, because that's how you do this for conditional probability, vertical bar. And then you say, the condition is, I'm going to pick, hang on. I don't want the conditional part right now. I want to know what the answer really is. I'm going to take away the conditional part. If I took away the conditional part, can you tell me how many students have hair past their chin? Raise your hand if you have hair past your chin. There's one.
Is it like head hair or like
Back.
No,
hair.
not.
Or what about like this hair? Like
Whatever you want to say. One, two, three. He's counting himself. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Out of, wasn't there 18 of us?
Yeah.
Okay, which is whatever percent. Somebody can do that for me, right?
37.
Is that what it is?
No, it's just everyone's.
30 something, John said.
my neck.
If you punch it in quick, it's what?
38.
38?
39.
1% off.
29. Okay. All right. Now, that, I hate to tell you, that's the same thing. That's just probability. Here's what conditional is. Conditional is if I would have said, what's the probability of picking a student with hair past their chin? Then here comes the conditional part with a vertical bar, and I say, given, I pick a what? I pick a girl. So if I tell you I already know I picked a girl, what's the chance this girl has hair past her chin? Well, now,
14?
hang on now. What goes on the bottom?
Girls.
Total number of girls.
Just the girls. And how many girls? 1, 2, 3,
6.
4,
7. 7. Don't forget Colton.
6. How many girls had hair past their chin?
6.
Is it everybody? So now the percentage went from that to what?
Like
100%.
like 2-part probabilities.
So did the conditional probability change the original probability?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and I can change it however I want. I can say hair past chin given it was boy. Given I picked a boy. How does that change?
0 out of
How many
10.
boys are there?
Oh. And I guess if Taylor counts himself.
Taylor's counting himself as hair past his chin.
So 1 out of
He says he's got hair past his chin.
Some people's not what.
Roughly,
If I had a Rod Taylor on my
roughly 8%. I don't know. I mean, close to 8. So when I say conditional, I'm telling you something about who you picked or what you picked. You picked a girl? Oh, 100%. You picked a boy? Oh, only 8%. Okay? So this is what we're doing today. It's called conditional probability. We're not doing probability. It's conditional. Okay? Although I will tell you this, you are going to do some of this, so be careful. They're going to trick you. They're going to sometimes tell you this part, and sometimes they don't tell you that. This is how I read it. What's the probability of picking hair past the chin given what? You picked a girl. That's how you read it. Okay? Here we go. This is the terminology, and I just talked about all of it. The probability that an event B will occur, given that another event A has already occurred, is called, say it. You guys.
Conditional probability.
Yeah, I just talked about it. Conditional probability. If I tell you to find the probability of B, given A has already happened, it's called conditional probability. Conditional probability exists when two events are dependent, which means when you tell me the given part, did the given part change the original answer? Yeah, when I said girl, I went to 100%. When I said boy, I went to 8%. So yeah, one does depend on the other. Okay, You write the conditional probability of event B, given that event A occurs as, this is how you write it, right here. That is how you will see it written, and that is how you will write it today. The probability of this event happening, given that A has already happened. Okay, and then here they say, you read this as the probability of, the probability of event B given event A. Okay, all right. Oh, on the very bottom it talks about what you're going to be given today. You're not going to get tree diagrams today. You're only going to get what? Tables. So here's the deal. We're going to do about 5 tables, or 3, 4, 5 tables, and when we're done, that's all your assignment looks like. Okay? And your assignment today is a worksheet. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's get started. Here's our first example. Now, we're going to read it, and then we're going to go through it nice and slow, and then we'll pick up our speed. The table over here shows the number of students of each gender. Okay, so right away, you got to say, well, they're going to give me the males and the females. Males go straight down, females straight down. Okay, so you column 1, males. Column 2, females. Not only gender, but whether they went to what kind of colleges? 2, 4, or they went to graduate school. So how many students are in a 2-year college? This many. 4-year? This many. And graduate school? This many. Now remember, this is how I do this. This is called row 1, 2, 3. This is called column 1, column 2. I need you to do this right now. I need totals in every column and every row. Give me the answers. Punch it in. Here we go. How many students were in a 2-year college? This plus this makes 1. This is how you start your assignment every time.
4,328.
328, gotcha. How many were in 4-year colleges?
9,841.
9841, gotcha. How many students are in grad school?
3,303.
303, gotcha. Okay, that's nice to know who's in what school, but now I want to know this. How many males are in college? How many females are in college? Males?
7,539.
Did you say 39?
Yeah.
Okay. And females in college?
99,33.
9933. Okay. And there's one last number I need. It's right here. It's in this kitty corner right here. And all this number stands for is total students in our study. How can you get the total students in this study?
Add the bottom.
You could add the bottom 2 to get that answer, or you could add the column. Doesn't matter, you're going to get the same answer. What's that going to be?
17,472.
17,472. So in our little study, we have 17,472 students. Okay. You need to know those numbers because this is probability. It's this out of this and this out of that. Okay. Here comes the question. What is the probability of picking what?
4-year males.
Yeah, we want a 4-year college student. Then what does this little vertical bar mean?
If they're male.
That's the condition.
Given that they're male.
Given that you picked a male. It's like saying already, you already know you picked a male. If you picked a male, guess what numbers we can ignore now?
Girls.
All the girls. Girls, you're no longer important because we picked a male. I know that's not very nice to say. Okay, so we picked a male, so there you go. We're only looking at the male numbers. Okay? All right. All we care about are just the male numbers. So what's the probability you picked a 4-year college student male? How many 4-year college students are there that are males?
5,011.
Yeah, there's 4324 out of how many total males? Now remember, if that's what you're looking at, you're just looking at males.
7,539.
7,539. Gotcha. Which calculates to a percentage of. Yeah, give me a little more than that.
57.35.
3. Okay. Good. Actually, could have said 4, I guess, right? You said 5.
35, yeah.
Okay, good. That's it. We're done. You know, the part that said male, given you picked a male, made it so you could cross out the females. And all you had to do was look at 3 numbers, pick the one you want out of the total males. That's it.
We have to round to the 10th.
What?
You have to round one place over. Always.
Yeah, at least do 10. Yeah, hundreds would be okay too. It doesn't tell me what to do, so let's just do 10. Do it again. Try that one. See if it makes any sense yet. Okay. What's the probability you pick a what? Okay, now the chance, you're saying, what's the chance I pick a female? But given what? Oh, you mean that's all I have to worry about is the grad students? So what am I looking at? Don't tell me row, or column. Row what?
3.
There you go, guys. It's just row 3. They said given that you're picking a grad student. Oh, well, that's all I got to worry about? How many of them are female? 1954 out of
3,303.
3,303. Oh, well, that's not too hard to do. Got it. Well, I don't have it yet. But tell me.
59.15.
59.1. Okay. Good. You have to understand the given part is so important because when they said graduate school students, all you had to do is concentrate on that number, and the total. That's all you had to look at. Okay? All right. Come on down. This one says, what is the probability of picking what? Now, write this word. Write this word right next to that question. This word is this conditional probability? How do you know? Didn't say vertical bar given that you pick whatever. No, the answer is no. It's not conditional. And if it's not conditional, now you got to look at what part of the table? What? The total thing, the whole thing. Now you got to look at everything. So now you got to take into account everything. All right, let's look at it. What's the chance I pick any student out of that happens to be what? Female. And then what goes on the bottom? There's no given.
17,472.
Total what? Total students. Eric, what'd you say?
17,472.
Yep, there you go. Okay, so out of the entire study now, because it's not conditional, now you got to think of the whole thing. What's the answer on top? Females. 9933. There are 9,933 females out of this many college students. The percentage is?
56.9.
56 what? 0.9? Good?
57.
You got 57?
Because
If you round up.
Well, okay, what was it? 56?
56.85. Yeah, that. 56.85.
8.5?
Yeah.
Oh, then 9. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. All right, next up. This one. This gets harder because they don't write it out for you. And if they don't write it out for you, you have to write it out yourself. And this is why this gets harder. Okay? Now, in this one, they're talking about garbage. Okay? Some of us recycle, and some of our garbage is non-recycled, okay? So they're kind of breaking garbage in parts. Recycled garbage, non-recycled. Then they tell you what kind of garbage: paper, metal, glass, plastic, other, okay? All right. So if I read it to you, it says Americans recycle increasing amounts through municipal waste collections. The table over there shows the collection data from '07. What is, now here's the hard part, what is the probability that a sample of recycled waste is plastic? Write down the words. Put the words there. I'll come around, I'll say yes, or I'll say no to you.
Does that have to be in order?
Period 5 blew this. They could not write the words in. Period 5. Write the words. I don't want the answer. It's not words.
Does it have to be in order?
Yes, because if it's not in order, you're going to get it wrong. Well, you want to say yes? We're gonna look at it?
No.
Okay. Gotcha? You backwards. You backwards. Backwards there. You got it. Oh, wait. No, you don't have it.
What?
You're backwards. You're good. Wait. You're good.
Oh.
Backwards. Backwards.
What science did you use?
You're in there.
I probably won't. You don't have to, right?
Anybody else want me to check there?
Backwards.
You're gonna take more classes.
I'm better at math. It's the same thing.
Given it's not.
Except it was for Alan also. So where is it?
No, it says, what is probability that a sample of recycled, it's recycled. But this is good. Okay. Would you guys get, what did that say for this? All right, you guys, this is hard to explain to you, so please stay with me and ask me a question if you don't get it. Here's the way I read it. What is the probability? Oh, that's capital P. Now, careful. What's the probability that a sample of recycled, they're telling you it's what? They're telling you it's recycled. Is what? What's the probability it is what? It said is plastic. So what you're wondering is, what probability of the garbage is what? And then it said right here that a sample of what? It's recycled. So that is hard to do, to write the words in the correct order. And if you don't write them in the correct order, you're going to do it wrong. You just will. You'll get the wrong answer. So once you get this on paper, now it's, I think, kind of easy for you. Given that it's recycled, where am I looking? Under recycle. So really, I'm just looking here, right? Okay, I don't care about these numbers. You know what I forgot to do?
Number total.
I didn't add it up. So here, I do have this memorized. This one was 83. This one was 20.8. This one was 13.6. This one is 30.7. I can't remember this one. 68. Okay. Total recycled garbage is what?
79.4.
79.4. This is tons. Tons of garbage. This is what? I feel it was 130 something.
136.7.
Okay, 136.7 tons of garbage that is not recycled. So here's the question. In this corner right here, this would be total tons of garbage.
When we write out the answers, do we have to label?
You mean the words? This stuff?
Like the percentage, do we have to like percent? You know what I mean?
No. If you write this, you're telling me what you're doing.
Okay, so you
So
don't-
to me, what you're doing right here is you're finding the probability of picking plastic given that it's recycled. Okay. Here we go, guys. Since you know it's recycled, you're only looking at the recycled column. Okay, you want plastic? How much of it was plastic? Right here, yeah, 2.1. Right there. Out of Just recycled. How much total recycled was there?
70.
Yeah, total recycled goes here. This is a very, very small percentage. Like
2.6.
2.6? Okay. There it is.
I go to the bathroom. I look at it.
Do the next one. Do the next one. Go. What do you got? Question is, how do you write it? I circled it and I underlined it. That's what you're trying to find.
Oh, do you not say it?
You're trying to find the probability the garbage is paper given what? It's non-recycled. Okay. All right. So by them telling you you're going to pick non-recycled, you can pretty much ignore the recycled column. Cross it out. Just look here, guys. All right? And then, of course, you're probably going to look here, right? Okay. How much of it is paper? 37.8.
Yeah.
Out of how much of it is non-recycled? 136.7. Okay, that final answer. Percentage.
27.7.
27.7%. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. That one got easier because you saw this one, right? Does everybody understand? It says, what is the probability that it is plastic? What is the probability that it is paper? This is the given in the middle. It was weird. They kind of reversed that. Okay, here's the deal. You did all this just by looking at your table. Guess what? There's a formula. They have conditional probability formulas. And by the way, probability is full of formulas. They give you the formula. You use the formula. Here's your formula for conditional probability. Okay, listen to this. What's the probability of event B happening given that A has already happened? The formula says on the bottom of your answer, you just put the probability of the given on the bottom. On the top, you put the probability of both things happened. I will do this with you on the next page and make you decide, is the formula worth it? Let's see.
So, if you don't want to do the formula,
You don't have
you just do what we were doing.
Exactly.
Oh.
But Taylor, I'm going to let you decide once it's done. All right, everybody, read the problem and do it without the formula. Just do what we've been doing. Just do it. Once you have the answer, show. Let's read it. Just do it without the formula. Don't do anything. 16 down. Stop. Don't pay. Some of you are trying to do this stuff. Don't. Just do the problem right here. I don't know. Let's see. Probability of taking a female given. Says given that the respondent is female. Yes.
Who does that?
Okay, you're down here. You're not stuck on this. I have to imagine. That's no way.
You said you found
You spent on this here. Do what you were doing before you were back.
That's a lot.
All right. I do not want you doing anything below this line. All I wanted you to do is look at the table. So here we go. First of all, do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, there's males, there's females. That's easy. Then there's people that take shampoo and apply it into their hand first, watch. And then on their head. Or they do what? Oh, they just take the bottle and go like this. Okay, who are you?
Who does that?
Not that.
Guys, who takes the bottle right now and goes, Okay, come on now. Anybody do that?
No.
Do you know what this, if I took a study today, guess how many people have said, I do
Two.
this?
Like one.
Nobody.
You?
No. For
Not
50
normal.
years I've been going. Actually, why? Why does it matter? I should just be doing this. Why do I waste the time to go like this?
We still just spread it
You
in
make
half.
sure you got the right amount of shampoo.
I know. Most of it is because if I really have really greasy hair, I'll probably load it up. If I know my hair's pretty clean, I'll just put a little dab there because I know it's clean. Of course, you guys are laughing because you're thinking he doesn't even have it. Okay, here's the deal. Read this with me, ready? What is the probability that a respondent applies shampoo directly to the head? What's the probability that they actually apply it directly to the head? There's the given. And it's use the word given. Given that the respondent is what? Oh, so we're going to pick a what? We're going to pick a female. That's the given part. Now, what about this female? She applies shampoo, what? Directly to the head. Okay? Bam. It's one of those. Which nobody does anyways, but whatever. Okay, equals. Now, because we said female, we only have to look what? At the females, right? This is it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to add them again. Ready? This plus this is 20. This plus this is 30. This plus this is 8. This plus this is 42. How many people were in the study? 50. Okay. Now you guys, because you picked a female, all you had to do was look at 6, 24, and 30. How many females apply shampoo directly to the head? 6 out of 30. The answer is 6 out of 30, which is 20%. Bam, we're done. That problem is all done. Okay? Now, let's use the formula. Okay? All right. The formula. First of all, it's over there. It's right here. The probability of event B happening given A has already happened is right here. Okay? Now, here's where I want you to start. Go to problem 17. Just pick the correct formula. Which formula would we work with? There's two, only one's right. Pick the right one. Okay, Taylor's already kind of spilling the beans. He says what? Second one.
Taylor, come on. Well,
Okay.
you're too slow.
All right, here we go.
Good job, Al.
Is he right?
Oh,
Look, look.
that is.
Look right here. Probability of this happening, B, given A, here, stay with me. Given that A has happened, look on the bottom. It's the probability of the given on the bottom. Hey, it's given that we're going to pick a female, so that should be on the bottom. So you're right, Taylor. That is perfectly right. Okay, now, how do you work this formula? Well, it says right here, you need to know the probability of being female and directly to the head, and the probability of being a female. So let's come back to 16 now. Let's fill the numbers in. What's the chance you pick a female? It says right here 30 out of 50. Now this is not conditional probability. This is just probability.
30 out of 30.
No, listen. When it's not conditional, we have to look at the entire table. The entire table.
Yeah, 30 out of 50.
30 out of 50. There you go. And this would go where? Right about here. We'll do that later. Don't do it now. Okay, what about this one? What's the chance? Look at the whole table. You pick a female, and not only the female applies it directly to the head. How many of those are there?
36.
female. This one, but directly to the head. Only 6. So that would be 6 out of. Hang on. This is not conditional probability. There's no given. There's no given here. It's the entire table. 50. There you go, guys. This number would go here. That's how you plug those numbers in. Now let's come down here and actually do it. Using your answers, go ahead, use the formula. Okay, so what was the probability of being female and directly to the head? Wasn't that 6 out of 50? Okay. How about probability of being a female? 30 out of 50? So this is us using the formula. Fraction divided by a fraction. Your 5th grade teacher told you to do what here?
Multiplied by the reciprocal.
Thank you, John. You're the first person, John, that said it today. Good job. Times the reciprocal. 50 out of 30, or 50s do what? What's the answer? 6 out of 30, 1 out of 5, yep. Which is what percent?
20.
That's 20%. So I think the answer, the question down here is 20. What is the answer? 20%. Hey, wasn't that the answer when we did it without the formula? Which one do you like better?
It depends.
Probably without the formula. It does really depend, but we're not going into tree diagrams, which is probably where you would have needed the formula. Okay? All right. That's your last one. Do it, and I'll give you the homework when you get it right. I recommend without the formula. Just do it. Once you get it right, you get your homework. You have an answer, I'll give you the homework. Okay, given that the customer is a male, the male should be here. Okay. Yep, you got it. Maybe right. That's right. Given that it was a male.
Yeah.
Alright.
It says given that the customer is male, why'd you put the
This
male
is
first? Male
tough
should be there. Yeah, because you wrote it wrong, you got it wrong. You got it. It said given. It's given that the customer is a male, right? What'd you guys get?
Nothing yet.
Nothing? You get it? Okay, I'll help you in a second. You have a 0.6. Yep.
Mr. Pinner,
Yep.
I have a game calculated for 2 pennies for now.
You have what?
Like, he's talking about 2
It saves you that much time, yeah. Hey, did you guys spot that word or not?
Yep.
Given? Given that what? You're gonna pick a what? You guys, the male should have went there. What are we trying to do? Pick somebody that pays online. Well, if we're picking males, don't look at females. How many males paid online?
60%.
12. Out of?
20.
There were 20. How about a 20, 60%? Start by adding your columns and your rows.
I can go home and do that.
Okay, did that not make sense?
No, I got it.
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Colton, did that not make sense? Okay. The most important, you know what I do? The first thing I do is I say, what's the given? What part are they telling me happened in the problem? And then somewhere in the problem, they're gonna say, what's the probability of? You know, and then you gotta say, what do they want me to find? They wanted me to find who pays online. That's what it said. If you read it again, it will say, what's the probability a male paid online? So it's online, given that it was written. Did you guys?
Yeah.
You guys ever?
60%.
Yeah.
12 over 20, but we had it before, and then you started showing it on the board, and it was too late.
Alright, so what'll be a situation when we watch playgrounds where it'll be,
We're not gonna do
I
them.
know, I was just wondering, I see everybody putting things where it's a small lot, there's not
Yeah, well,
will there be a situation where it's
no, not the probability only.
It was just a question.
Probability only goes up
Yeah.
to the best you can do is 100.
It's just something to help you.
Oh, yeah, yes, yeah, good.
I texted my dad to see if I can see it.
Okay, what I was gonna say is, and John kind of knows, I'm not in a super big hurry to get this all done, because I don't want to push it too hard, but here's the other thing, is you gotta give it time, so that this stuff doesn't get confusing, so the quicker the better. John's gonna try to come in the morning, because he gets here early. If you need credit,
You need a fresh start.
okay? But it'd be nice if we could get this over with in a week.
Are you today, Schmidt?
Good. Megan, pull up. Right behind Autumn.
Give me autumn look.
Oh, yeah.